In a certain town of Persia, there lived two brothers, Qasim and Alibaba. One day, Alibaba was collecting dead branches when he heard footsteps coming towards him. He quickly hides behind a tree when he hears the footsteps coming closer, and he hears the captain says,
Open Sim Sim! Shot Sim Sim!
Let's go, Captain!
When the robbers are gone, Alibaba rehearses the words and enters the cave.
Open Sim Sim!
Inside is a huge treasure, and Alibaba took some of it and leaves the cave.
Wait, I brought something.
Where did you get such valuable things? Did you steal them?
What? No. Do you think I would do that?
Fine, I believe you, but I think we should weigh the gold first so to see how valuable it is.
I think so too. I believe my brother has a scale. Could you go to his wife and borrow it?
Good morning, sister-in-law. May we borrow Qasim's scale? We just want to measure something.
Sure, but what will you be using it on?
It's nothing worth mentioning about. It will take a while.
Because of Qasim's wife's suspicions, she smears wax on the scales.
Here, you should return it as soon as possible.
Thank you, sister-in-law.
When the treasure is weighed and buried and scales are brought back, Qasim's wife finds out they have been weighing Ashrafis. She tells Qasim and he goes to his brother.
My husband, look like your brother has tried gold. They've been weighing Ashrafis using our scale secretly.
What? And didn't even tell us despite being family?
Brother, welcome.
We need to talk in private.
Have a seat. How can I help you?
Tell me, where did you find the gold?
What are you talking about? What gold?
Don't make a fool out of me. I know you have it.
Fine, brother. Please keep this a secret.
Open Sim Sim!
Who are you? Hold him!
Qasim's wife grows wary and informs Alibaba of her husband not returned home. Alibaba goes to the cavern and finds his brother.
Open Sim Sim.
He takes his brother to his home with his assets full of gold. Alibaba knows that his brother is deaf must remain a secret, and Kasim's wife swears she will keep the affair concealed. Morgiana, a slave girl, first buys drugs to keep a man alive. She tells the druggist that Kasim is very ill. The next day, Morgiana goes to a tailor, Baba Mustafa, to make shrouds and cerecloths. She blindfolds the tailor when he goes to the house of Kasim and gives him a gold coin. The tailor sews the parts of the body back together and then a shroud. Kasim is then buried. Alibaba stays for 40 days in the house for mourning, and after he marries Kasim's wife, his nephew takes over the shop of Kasim's.
There's other people who know this cave.
Captain, I'll scout the area for some clues.
Okay.
Just tell me where they live, I'll give you some clues. Okay, I will tell you.
The thief marked the house with white chalk. When Morgiana returns home, she sees the white chalk on their door and fears mischief. She chalks all the other doors of the quarter to make sure their home isn't found by the thieves. A second robber goes to the tailor and finally comes to the house of Kasim. He uses red chalk to mark the house. But again, Morgiana foresees the plot and chalks the other doors with red. A third robber eventually comes to the door of Kasim and remembers it by heart. The plan to come into town as an oil merchant. The captain comes with 37 mules with 2 jars each, one for oil, the other for a robber. When the captain comes to the door of Kasim, he asks to stay for the night, something Alibaba consents to. At night, the captain goes to his mule to feed them and give the final instructions to his men. Morgiana wants to have more oil for the lamps. When she gets to the jar, she hears a voice. Morgana understands the plot and says in a low voice, She then boils oil and pours it in every jar with a rubber. No one in the house hears a sound. An hour later, the captain comes to the jars but finds all his men dead. He escaped through the garden over the wall. On the other hand, the captain wants to wreak his vengeance and do it on his own. Morgiana helps set the table, and she recognizes the captain. When Morgiana recognizes the captain, she comes back later. Then suddenly, she stabs him. At first, Alibaba is dismayed, but after finding the dagger with the captain, rejoices. He proposes his nephew to marry Morgiana, which he consents to.